ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Baseball from the Lone Star State. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. All right, ready to get underway. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Lewis Hunt. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Gets it to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Ray De La Rosa in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Buddy Champ. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. On the ground to the left. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Back at Globe Life Field. And now the first baseman, Robert Reeder. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the second. Terrell Levitt up next for the Red Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Champ measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Bird. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swings through that one for strike 2. kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ripped on a line. Vargas makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Texas, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back on to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Ricky Leach. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Espinosa settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting it, the designated hitter,
Emerson McCollum up next for the Red Sox.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That's in there. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The Rangers leading by 3 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Tapped softly on the ground. Espinosa. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the second baseman trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1. The Red Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bounce to the left side. Foley whips it across. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back in Arlington, and now the center fielder, Lewis Hunt. To third. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vargas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch is outside. The Rangers leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now that
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Ray De La Rosa. On the inside corner for a strike. And there's a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Robert Reeder. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's off the mark. 2 and 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Lindsey hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And stepping in for Boston, Terrell Levitt.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Tre Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Way out front for strike 2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Champ, 34-year-old vet, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay hung up in a rundown now. And he's out, trying for 2. Top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Ricky Leach. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble. Just
Foley. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Emerson McCauley up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss.
it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. One out, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now it's the second baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. The Red Sox down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. So we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Lewis Hunt. Foul ball.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, he hasn't shaken off the catcher.
And he takes it himself for the out. Hoyt Vargas, the next to hit. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Good changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Fastball in for a strike. Now the count is even, 2-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
De La Rosa at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Just missed. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 2 outs, nobody on. Now here's the Rangers DH, Buddy Champ. Swing and a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Reader leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Velasquez settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. So now 1-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
In the air to left center. Lindsey under it. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down.
And he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Guillen in the box again. Takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Up the middle, Benitez. Throws to first, and that'll do it. Red Sox go. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Ricky Leach. First pitch swinging.
Greg, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And a swing and a miss.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Popped up. Under it. And out number 1 on the ground. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
McCauley, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
O'Reilly now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Batista on the move. And there it is, history. He's thrown a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
The final answer for our ball game this afternoon.
Ripped to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning.
One time, here we go.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. Champ measures 6 feet 2 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he's a former home run derby champ. Leach throws to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
One down. Buddy Champ stepping in for the Rangers. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. They must be going free. Champ had a sensational showing in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Branch back to work. And a swing and a miss. Champ measures 6 feet 2 inches. More than 2,000 hits in his career. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His second. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And stepping in for Boston, number 47. And he grounds one to the right side. Champ tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Let's go now. One time.
And a swing and a miss there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Warning track, ball, and you can catch it all, baseball man. A gigantic. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked. Next up for Texas, Buddy Champ. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So first and second with 2 outs. Terrell Levitt up next for the Red Sox. This could end it. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And he can't make the play. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So stepping in for Boston, number 47. Bounce to the right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The center fielder, number 2, Lewis Hunt. The batter, number 1, second baseman, Buddy Champ.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup. Lewis Hunt digs in now. On the ground, right side, Champ. And that is that. So 2 runs in.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now. Back in Arlington, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Buddy Champ. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jump ball. Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game.